everyone, how are you all doing? I trust that by the special grace of God we are all doing fabulous. We are all blessed. I'm blessed. Your family is blessed. You that you're watching me, you are blessed as well. If you're a new subscriber, I want to say thank you and welcome to StellaZone. This is where everything goes down. Yep. And I have exciting news, okay? Not kind of news. Alright, so today, guess what I'm going to be making? I'm taking you all the way. Girl, when I say all the way, I'm taking you all the way back to Ghana days, okay? I remember my late grandmother, who happens to be on my maternal side. She was an excellent, phenomenal cook. You know, to put those two words together in a sentence, she was good. She was a good cook. And I remember this recipe that I'm about to make today was something that she constantly made something that I enjoyed. So this is called Bambara beans, okay? Bambara beans, yellow beans, you know, chickpeas. So you can get it from the African store. I got mine from my local African store, but I'm even sure that you can find it in the Indian grocery stores as well. In Ghana, it's called Aboboi. At least growing up, that's what, maybe in your side of town they call it different, you know. I always tell you that Ashanti people, it's like they have a different language altogether. And it's very simple to make. I always tell you, do not complicate issues when you're cooking. Just keep it very simple. So to cook my Bambara beans or Aboboi, to make my Aboboi, I have over 2 cups of the beans here, which I soaked for, I think we soaked it around 1 something a.m. because we forgot. I would strongly suggest you soak it overnight, okay? You soak it overnight to help soften it up, thereby speeding the cooking process. I should have done that, but okay, so over 2 cups. I'm adding it in here. You're going to need pepper, okay? You're going to need pepper. I'm using this dry pepper. It's called
Arbol.
I'm using Arbol dry pepper right here. So, and it's very spicy, so be careful. And this is optional. Like if the people that buy Aboboi, you don't know where the sweetness comes from, it is optional. They add sugar. Okay, it is optional. I grew up eating this a lot. I grew up with people that made this, sold this for me. I use a quarter teaspoon of sugar. So dependent. This is not something that is very too sweet, but just for the sugar to give it, you know, you add the spice, you know, you add the pepper, and then you add a little bit of the sugar to give it sweet and spicy like that. You guys are, it's like, why are you doing that with your leg? It's like, you know, that kind of cake. And it is also optional, but you can add some, you can maybe dice up some onions, just a little bit of it, and then add it to it, okay? Like I said, it is optional for the onion, but for the pepper, it's a must, okay? And for the sugar, it is optional, but in most cases in Ghana, with Aboboi sellers, they do add sugar, okay? All right, so I'm going to put this on fire, So I'm adding, I have hot water here. That's 2 cups of hot water. I'm going to be cooking it with about 4 cups of water. I'm going to bring it to a boil. And when it simmers down, because this dish, you don't want, when it simmers down, you don't want it too liquidy. That's the thing. It should be a little thick. More like you see the baked beans you buy here in America, like the Bush's baked beans, that kind of consistency. Or even the Heinz, you know the Heinz one? Heinz baked beans that we normally add in Ghana salad. When you make the Ghana salad, the Heinz, yeah. No, that is the consistency you are looking for. So guys, this is from me to you. And guess what we're gonna have it with? Kakro or Kakro, okay? So which is like ripe plantain. You can have it with tatale and all kinds of things, but I grew up with a phenomenal chef. She made Kakro most of the time, so guess what, we are having Kakro. I'll walk you through that process too, so stay tuned. All right, so this is boiling now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the stove. You see all this white part, you know, of the liquid, the foam part. You don't need it. So what I'm going to do is to avoid Stephen and I on going on a flatulent rampage, you know, I'm going to raise this, okay, because this one. guys, welcome back to StellaZone. This kitchen smells amazing with different kinds of aroma. All right guys, come on. Okay, so let me show you guys what we are going to be enjoying our Aboboi with. Steven, great job. How did you say it again?
Aboboi.
Aboboi. Oh, great job, honey. I'm so impressed. Look, I even forgot the local name. You reminded me. All right, so to make mine, I'm going to be making my Kakro, which is plantain fritters. So you need plantain, and I'm talking about ripe plantain. These ones are like too ripe. It's like overripe. It's like so mushy. It's like very ripe. Okay, you're going to need roasted corn meal. You can use TomBrown. I'm using my TomBrown that I had made from Ghana. You are going to need Salim Pepper, which is Huentia in Ghana, and then you're going to need some cloves, which is pepper. Okay, pepper in Ghana. I have some red chili pepper here. I have onions. I'm using 2 different kinds of onions. I'm just trying to improvise. If you have just red onions, use red onions, white onions, yellow onions, whichever. There is no special preference, just use onions. Okay, all right. And I'm going to use some salt. I have 2 kinds of salt. I have the pink Himalayan salt and then regular iodine salt. And this is where it's going to go down. Because normally this is prepared. When my grandmother was alive, may God rest her soul, it was prepared in a mortar, mortar. What? Mortar. Yeah, that's what I said. Mortar. It was prepared in a mortar and a mortar and a pestle. A mortar.
Pestle.
And pestle. Mortar, how did you say it?
Mortar.
Mortar and pestle. We used mortar and pestle. We use, how do you call it in Ghana? We use warmer. The pestle is warmer. And the mortar is wadro.
Okay.
You know, wadro in Ghana. Yeah. So that's how the process goes. But I'm going to, you can also use a blender. But please do not blend the plantains. Please, please, please. Do not mess this recipe up. It's personal, okay? But don't blend the plantain. You can blend these ingredients, in the blender, but please not the plantain and this. Don't blend this, okay? So to make this, I'm just going to soak the peppers, because Salim pepper is also a pepper. It's a form of pepper. It's like black pepper, okay? It's like black peppercorn. So I'm going to soak this in water so that it will soften up, and then so that it will be easier to grind in my assigned kind earthenware, This is StellaZone. Do I sound cool? Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, do not forget, I know I didn't show it on the plate, but please do not forget your ginger. This is like about, I'll probably say 2 inch of ginger, right? Like about 2.5 inch of ginger. Please, you need your ginger to swagger your krakro. You need it, to swagger your krakro or a krakro or whatever. But so you need your ginger. I'm telling you, because when you eat krakro, you can taste the ginger, the onion, the pepper. I'm telling you, you need it to ginger your krakro. Don't forget it, I put swagger. I put it to you. I put it to you. Now you're going to.
All right. KJT.
Not KJT.
KJT.
Guys, I need lawyer in team's number, Have you guys seen KJT versus Makola? If you are a Ghanaian, you haven't seen KJT versus Makola, you are missing out. It's on YouTube. KJT versus Makola. I need lawyer in team. I need to file a case against Steven, okay, on how he's been harassing the Chi language, okay? You guys, what did you say, KJ? Well, KJT is not KJT. It's KJT.
Yeah, whatever.
So I need lawyer in team's number, Pass this video to lawyer in team.
Whatever, your mortal.
Lawyer in team. Lawyer in team, I put it to you. Your Honor. Alright guys, so this is everything here. This is the pepper, the huentia, the pepper, the ginger, and the onion, okay? So, I told you I was going to grind with my hand, but after chopping everything, I didn't feel like it, so I went ahead and used my Vitamix, okay? And I blended from like anywhere from the lowest to the high settings. And so, yeah, this is the consistency that I am looking for. You can steam it and say, wow, this is spicy. I'm like, yeah. So I have my plantains. First off, I'm going to start with the plantains that is not like too mushy. That's what I'm starting with. Okay. If it's so soft, you can use like a potato masher, but this also can get the job done. So I'm going to, it's like I'm not like grinding, I'm just like smashing on it. Just to, you see. So you don't want it, you don't want a puree, okay? You want where when you bite into the kakro, you have chunks, a little chunks of plantain in there. So everything is looking good and ready to be fried, okay? So I have, make sure to add your salt. You add bits by bit and then you taste it if you don't trust yourself. But if you trust yourself and you know the amount of salt you want to use, just go ahead and dive right in, okay? So now I have 2 tablespoons of TomBrown here. You don't want too much TomBrown, okay? You don't want like to be too doughy. So I'm just sprinkling it on here. There we go. And I'm going to mix it in because it's going to hold it together. It's like making meatballs. You know how you add the breadcrumbs in there to make sure that the meat, you know, it holds it together. So guys, I can't pick this up, but I wanted to show you. I got this waffle maker from Amazon. Okay, it is so small it can fit in your palm. Okay,
Very cute. This is a griddle.
Okay, so this is a griddle. Okay, so instead of frying the kakro, we're going to use the griddle. Okay, it's ready. Okay, the kakro or kakro, whatever you want to call it, is ready to be fried. So I have my oil. I'm using my skillet. You guys know I like to use this skillet a lot. So I'm using this skillet right here, and I am going to be scooping this and dropping this in the oil. Oil. I had the oil heated at 400, okay, 400 degrees, okay. So I'm just bringing it now down to 375 because I believe it's heated enough. Now you're going to just drop this in here. Look at that. This looks so good. It is, this is the Aboboi, okay, and this is the kakro that I have here, or plantain fritters, okay. So for the plantain fritters, I know I was just busy doing it. So when you fry it so you know it's like golden brown, nice and brown. So this right here, it's so good. So I wanted to show you, this is the same kakro, okay, but I used this waffle maker that I got on Amazon. This is like a small waffle maker. It's hard, but it can fit in your hand. And instead of, you know, I know a lot of people say, you know, why too much fried food? Instead of frying it, you can make like fritter waffles, okay, from your plantain fritters waffle, plantain waffle, kakro waffle, whatever. It's good. It's very, very good. Yeah, so that's it.
It's another way.
Yeah, it's really good. And oh, also if you like, I don't want to go with a waffle maker, you can also bake this. Like, be creative, innovative. You can bake this, but I would suggest you put like a liner, you know, the waffle, not the waffle, the cupcake. The cupcake pan liner. Put it in there and then scoop your kakro in here and then bake it at 375. If you guys want me to make a tutorial on that, just let me know. Leave in the comment section, okay? And I will do that. I gotta go. I'm so sweaty in this kitchen. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do so. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe. This is, I mean, where we cook a lot of Ghana food and we have fun. And God bless you guys all until we meet again right here on StellaZone. Have a blessed day. Bye, guys.